Wasema ni ngumu kulea siku hizi. Kijana wangu wa 11 years amekuja akaniuliza, "Mam, unasikia sauti yangu imeanza kukua deeper?" Alafu sasa maswali zenye zinafuata tu baadaye. Kama hauna mwanaume kwa nyumba mwenye ataangalia kijana wako, ajibu maswali zenye mimi Benedetta nimekuwa nikiulizwa na kijana wangu. My friend, single mothers tuko na shida. Mko na shida. Tafuta hata kama ni uncle wa mtoto akuwe akikujibia hizi maswali, kwa sababu kama hujai kuwa mwanaume kuna vitu zingine huwezi elewa kama mwanamke. Na watoto lazima tulee. Ole wetu, ole wenu. Mimi nitajipanga tu. Nyinyi jipangeni pia.
My safeguarding family duniani, karibuni sana katika this quick video ya siku ya leo, whereby tungependa tu kuongelea kuhusu single parents. Kama wewe ni single mother ama kama wewe ni single father, na uko unalea boy child ama girl child. But for this sister ambaye ametupatia hiyo clip ya hapo mbele, anaitwa Benedetta Mwaura, a blessed woman, and she's really talking about boy child, kulea boy child without the presence of the boy's father. It's not an easy thing. This is what tumekuwa tukijaribu kuelimisha, kujulisha familia ya kwamba research yenyewe inasema children thrive very well when they are brought up in a very stable family consisting of mom and dad where possible. We are not in any way, form or shape saying that stable and formidable families cannot be of single parents. That's not what we are saying. We are talking about what research and science says. And CC, we believe in research because it is truth, and research does not get it wrong very often, kwa sababu ni kitu ambaye ni live, ni kitu ambaye ishafanyika, ni kitu ambaye imekuwa conducted. And when we are talking of research, we are talking of whereby probably like 1,000 single fathers have done a study about how to raise a girl child. Maybe 3,000 single mothers have done a study, have been spoken to, wamekuwa interviewed, wamekuwa na meetings, wamekuwa na conferences whereby wameweza kuongea kuhusu the challenges they face in raising a boy, wakiwa single mothers bila baba ya huyo mtoto ama hata the influence of any male figure in their life. This is what we call research, and definitely therefore we believe in research because statistics usually don't lie. So yeah, karibuni sana. I'm your safeguarding officer Jeff, and it is very good and important quickly tuweze tu kuongelea kuhusu what Benedetta Mwaura anasema. She is 100% correct. It is not an easy thing wewe kama single mother ama kama mama ya mtoto kulea a boy child. If we were to analyze her clip, anasema kuhusu vile Hassan aliweza kuja na akamwambia anabalehe. Unaelewa kwa Kiswahili kubalehe? It's that adolescent stage whereby boys wanaanza ku break their voices, hair start growing all over the place, they start feeling like as if they are big boys, yes, and that stage inakuwa very delicate kwa boys because their hormones are all over the place. Things are growing from every side of their body. Changes are happening fast and quick, and therefore they have a lot of questions. Therefore, it is critical for you as a single parent, and on this case as a single mother ambaye analea mtoto huyo boy child, you be equipped ili uweze kumrudishia maswali. Some of the questions kama vile Benedetta anasema hapo, they'll be very tight and very tricky questions. They'll be very delicate questions. Some of the questions you may not know the answer because you are not a man, and Benedetta is again 100% correct there. If you're not a man, it's going to be very difficult for you to answer some things. because akianza kukuambia nina grow, nasikia kitu fulani na grow hapa, nasikia hii kitu iko hivi, as a woman you will not be able to connect, you would not be able to relate because you don't have anything like that. So, and this is why what Benedetta is saying is critical. Benedetta anasema kama hauna baba ya huyo mtoto, tafadhali tafuta what we call role models. Tafuta a father figure influence. You do not have to be married. You do not have to be in a relationship. You do not have to have a baby daddy. No, you can just have an uncle, like Vile Benedetta anatuambia. You can have an uncle. You can have a cousin that is of, an adult. You can have an uncle if possible. But also you can have what we call a father figure. And huyo mtu anaweza kusaidia sana uweze kutengeneza a good relationship na huyo mtu, so that your children and your boy will be comfortable to talk to this person, to be free with this individual, so that they can talk to them about boyhood. Why is it important for this person to be a close person, to be somebody that ako free, ni mtu ambaye unajua na una trust? First and foremost is because anybody that you are going to allow your son to be mentored, to be spoken to be guided by, ni lazima ukuwe ni mtu ambaye unamtrust, unamsadiki. Otherwise, nowadays, vitu zimebadilika. Sio vile zamani eti kila mtu angeweza kuongelesha your son or your daughter vizuri na mpatie mawaidha. Nowadays people are giving, they are saying things all over the place and they are doing all sort of things. So ni lazima huyo mtu akuwe ni mtu ambaye you have a lot of trust with them. They cannot tell your child something that's wrong. They cannot lead them astray, or they cannot start telling them or indoctrinating them into things that are not what they're supposed to be doing. So it's critical. And when you have that relationship with that individual, that you now then allow them to mentor your son, to speak into your son's life, to role model, so that your son can be looking up to them. This is a person that your son will be spending time with. It's a person that will be in your son's life because they will be speaking to them about boyhood, about manhood, about fatherhood, even about husbandhood. They will be the one talking to your son about it, because of course there's a reason as to why the father, or rather the person you had that child with, is not there. And because they are not there, and maybe they are not available to take that role, then that's why this uncle or this person that you have, that you trust, whether be it your cousin or your brother, or an individual that you trust, it's critical for them to be in your son's life. Otherwise, Benedetta was correct. Unaweza kuuliza maswali hapo ushangae, goodness gracious me, how am I going to answer that? Because as a woman I cannot relate. Tukiangalia kwa girl child is not different. It is critical, it is important. If you are a father and the mother of your daughter is not there for whatsoever reason, and they are not available, it's not different. You need to have very good friendship with a female figure, somebody that you can trust, that they can, role model your daughter, somebody that they can, your daughter can look up unto them and say, yes, really, I do get a lot of teachings from this person, whether be it an auntie, whether be it a cousin that they are of age, they are an adult and they are good role models. They are a person that your daughter can look up unto. It's not a person. What we need to understand is that we cannot bring children to people who are of no reputation. Hauwezi kulete mtoto wako kwa pahali aanze kukuquestion na kwambia, by the way, huyu mtu ulikuwa unamwambia kuja niongeleshe, unajua huyu mtu ni wanga anavuta bangi kule pale mtoni. No. Ni lazima wewe mwenyewe, kama wewe ni baba ama kama wewe ni mama, make sure that ule mtu unakuja kuleta ongeleshe your daughter ama your son, akuwe ni mtu ambaye they are of reputation, they are of good characters, morals, behavior. Kila pahali, everybody can speak of how, wako, and nothing can be mentioned. Of course, hatusemi kuna kila mtu ni perfect, but at least, huwezi kusema huyo mtu kuwa he is the person that yeye ndi wanga na fight kila mtu in the village. Ama in that town he is known. Yeye ndi wanga anauza busaa huko. And then you want them to role model your son. No. You can only give what you have. So if you have craziness, you will give craziness. So tafadhali, ensure the person that is going to mentor and role model your children is of reputation. Yes, watu wangu, iko namna hiyo. For those of us that we have daughters and sons and mko pamoja na your wife and your husband, ama mko pamoja kama bwana na bibi, husband and wife in a nutshell, or you also do co-parenting, it's important we make sure that we are in our sons and in our daughters' life. Let us take our roles very seriously. Do not neglect your role as a father or your role as a mother. It's critical. If you've got children, you must make sure that you be there for them and make sure that you do the best. Even if you wewe mwenyewe umekosea na kuna a few things that umefanya ambazo sio mzuri, talk to your son or talk to your daughter. Let them know, look, me, I did this and this. It is not, I shouldn't have done that, but I'm making amends now. But this is the way to go about it. Make sure you do not make mistakes. I made that mistakes, but as your father or your mother, nakuambia that is not the right way, because the consequences are this and this and this. So fuata hii njia. Make sure you are there for your son and your daughter so that they can grow to become independent individuals in the society, na wakue watu ambayo watakuwa na contribution njema, not only to their own life but that of their children, but also of the community. Ni hayo tu watu wangu. We thank you Benedita for borrowing your clip, and thank you for impacting the society. Watu wangu msisahau kusubscribe. Thank you very much. Share this message so that it can get to a parent somewhere. I'll see you soon in my next video. Thank you.